All right, hi everyone. Welcome to our weekly trading forecast. Okay, for the week of 10th of 11th of May to the 15th of May. All right. So as usual, we will kick off with the US dollar. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so this is the dollar index, and this is the day chart. Now, so in the day charts, what we are seeing is that last week, the price came up. Okay, it actually came up from the bottom of this entire range. Okay, you can see here, it's actually some sort of a symmetrical triangle where there was a break previously, but it came down to the bottom of the range nearby. Okay, it went up again, but then it got resisted at the top and start to come down again. And on the last day itself, we can see pretty strong selling pressure that's coming down. But nevertheless, it is still within the entire range, the entire ranging pattern, I would say. Okay, so I think one thing is that since the price has came down from here, okay, and then you went into a range, okay, tried one time, two times, and three times, okay, trying to break above this zone right here. And since it failed, then most likely it's going to go down even further. And as we can see right now, the high right here, okay, you can see all the highs are getting lower. The low are also getting lower. So which also means to say that there's a possibility in this coming week, okay, it may probably break out of this range. Okay, it may probably break out of this range, or it might just come down, test it, okay, pulls back a little bit, and then it goes down even further. In fact, this entire movement is probably just a major pullback, a major retracement for the previous uptrend right here. Okay, so this is how I see the dollar index. And let's look at the smaller time frame. All right, so in the 4-hourly charts, so if since the dollar index is most likely to go down even further, I would say that during this coming week, okay, if the price were to be able to pull back at first, then we will have an opportunity, okay, to sell the dollar index. Okay, so in fact, this could be a oops, sorry, this could be a falling range, a falling channel. Okay, there's a little bit of break here and there, okay, but it's okay. Most important is to look out for this falling trend line. Okay, wait for the price to pull back. Okay, to somewhere at the previous low right here. Okay, support and resistance level, and I think right here we can um, try to go in for a sell. Okay, if it pulls back at first, but however, if it were to go down even further, okay, then we want to we probably can still go and buy if it reach the range low. It is always okay to buy at the bottom again, and to catch just one wave of uptrend, and that will be enough. Your stop loss will be small. Okay, your profit space will be quite big as well. So, but if not, we want to wait for the pullback and to find opportunity to sell the dollar index. Okay, so that is for the dollar index. Next, I want to talk about the gold. Okay, so for the gold itself, let's look at the day charts. So in the day charts, we are seeing price is still trading at the top, okay, and still within the range, okay, which means to say it hasn't actually come out with any strong pullbacks to a lower price and for the price to eventually climb higher. So chances are it might still go down. And if it's able to break the bottom of this symmetrical triangle, okay, we can probably see the price go down even further. This entire trend, if we were to, plot a channel, okay, this entire thing is a channel. All right, so it's actually trading at the top of the channel. Right now, it's already coming to the middle of the channel already. So even if the price were to come down and got supported and start to go up again, it won't be a surprise to me. But I'm just expecting the price to pull back to a lower to a lower level, possibly at the bottom of the channel again, okay, to find an opportunity to buy at an even lower price. Okay, but if not, if the price were to go up, okay, breaks out of this range, this symmetrical triangle, then might as well we just wait for the pullback, right, and continue to buy towards the top of the range of the channel again. So in this week, let's maybe take a look at the smaller time frame. So in the 4-hourly charts, we can clearly see the symmetrical triangle right here, price coming out from the top. So in terms of intraday, we can look for a opportunity to sell again. Okay, like let's say, should the price, okay, kind of pulls back and back to somewhere at this level within this zone. Okay, there's 1,715 to 1,717. Then we can look for an opportunity to sell again at this price level, okay, all the way to the bottom of the of this symmetrical triangle. So somewhere within this zone would be good. Okay, 1,688 to 1,693. So it's very straightforward for the goal, but of course, if it came up, okay, and it doesn't reverse, it breaks further. Okay, like just what I said just now. If you break out of this range, it broke the top, then we might as well just wait for the pullback again. Okay, and then go for a buy. Okay, but we have to see how it breaks. Okay, how much it breaks. Okay, then we can decide how much it will pull back before it goes up further. So that is for the goal. All right. So as of now, I want to pass over to JJ, okay, to share his trading plan for this week.
So for this week, my first focus will be euro dollar. As we can see, for the previous week, euro dollar has been forming higher lows. So this week, the previous week, the entire week euro dollar was falling before finding support at this rising trend line, which is part of this triangle consolidating pattern after the first downtrend. So after finding support before closing, this week we're expecting price to continue to go up. And first of all, I think that the first resistance would be definitely this downtrend. And if it breaks above this, then there is quite a strong supply zone here. So if we can see, trading plan wise, we can see that previously if there is a downtrend, it goes into a consolidation first. Similarly for here. So actually, as of now, this price would be a good price to buy euro dollar. So you can look out for when price is ranging, you could buy euro dollar at the bottom of range for quite a good stop loss. So next would be dollar CAD. So dollar CAD got resisted previous week. It went up a bit, it got resisted at this falling trend line, and it shot all the way down. And price is actually approaching a very strong demand zone, as we can see from the previous few weeks. So actually, my views for dollar CAD would be that if it can find support here at this demand zone, I think that it will be quite a good opportunity to buy. It will be quite a short-term buy with a very tight stop loss just right below the previous lows here. As you can see, it's quite clear that if price breaks below these two lows, then the trade should be closed already. And if price gets supported at this demand zone, the two levels of resistance would be definitely this falling trend line and also the next very important supply zone here. And also, dollar CAD might, if it breaks below this demand zone next week, then definitely we would wait for a pullback back into this demand zone that will turn to a supply zone for a sell opportunity. So that's my two analysis for this coming week.
All right, thank you, JJ, for sharing your trading analysis for the week itself. So I'm going to switch back to my screen. All right, so again, we are looking at the day one charts. So in the day one charts, we can see that for last week, okay, there's very little movement. Okay, last week there's very little movement. Okay, price attempted to go lower but pulls back, and then it just keep on ranging. Okay, the high and the low is kind of equal, and only on the last day we saw that the price finally continues to rise. All right, so in this case, because right now we are still seeing the price is still creating higher lows, right? Okay, it's still creating higher lows, but just that the higher lows are also getting lower. It's not as high as the previous one, slightly higher. So that shows a lack of buyer to push the price higher. Even the break, okay, even the previous break wasn't much. Okay, it pulls back very fast. It only went up by a little bit. And the next thing is previously there was a rising wedge. Price has already broke below once. And after which, if you connect this low to the previous low right here, there was another break below again. So there's a lot of sign that showing buyer is getting weaker, and there's a lot of breaking of rising trend line. So there's a possibility that price will start to go down faster or even stronger than many might be expecting. So let's go and take a look at the small time frame, say the 4 hourly charts. So in the 4 hourly chart, we can clearly see that the price came down, okay, a pretty strong bearish trend, not really strong, but consistently. And then it pulls back once, came down a little bit again, and pulls back the third time, the second time. So right here, it actually created a ABCD pattern, not completed yet, a little bit more towards the upside. Okay, and we can see there's a pullback or the retracement channel. So the plan for this week is we can look for opportunity to sell right here. In fact, if you were to pull a Fibonacci, okay, from a swing high to the current swing low right here, price has already broke above the 618 level, which might cause people to want to buy because after breaking 618, there's a possibility to go up further. But in my experience, it will still test the 78.6% level. And just nice at the 70.6 level, 0.6% level is exactly when this ABCD leg will be completed as well. And therefore, there could be very strong sellers right here. And for me, I will definitely look for opportunity to sell the Dow Jones at this price. And that could be somewhere at 24,570. All right. So, but of course, if I were to sell, okay, firstly, I will look at the bottom right here, the channel bottom. Of course, there's a small demand zone right here as well because this is where price got resisted. Okay, price got resisted and finally breaks upward. So this is a demand zone. And of course, if it breaks lower, there's a possibility that the price will continue to create another strong downtrend just like this, just like the previous one. So that is for the Dow Jones. But of course, let's also talk about what if the price were to go up further. All right, what if the price were to break higher and break above the previous high right here? Okay, I don't think there is a lot of upside, but most importantly, okay, we want to look at this region. Okay, right now, actually, the price hasn't reached the 618% of the entire previous downtrend. So that also gives us a possibility price might continue to go up a little bit higher and test the 61.8%, which is, by the way, the previous very important support, and this is the break. So this entire region is a very strong or a very important supply zone. And therefore, I still have the confidence that within, as long as the price doesn't break above, let's say 26,000, we are still going to look for opportunity to sell the Dow Jones, and possibly in the near future, it may continue to go down and break even the current lowest price right now at 18,000. Okay, so that's for the Dow Jones, and with that we have completed all the pairs that we want to share for this week. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again the next week.